again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1. Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice. If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head. Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is... If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to reason. Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of robotics. This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1. Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard. If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances... This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you. Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, to ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely there it is. Good. You have a dual portal device. They're there. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed. Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pay. This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner. Well done. Here come the test results. You are a... Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any point, if it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon. Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from One moment. You are navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever. I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, this next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faceplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could... Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's... Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faceplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. Pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself. Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you. Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being... Did you know that people with guilty consciences are more easily startled by loud noise? I'm sorry, I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact. Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects... This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one. Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting. Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again. Well, you passed the test. I didn't see the deer today. These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, if you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it. Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking... Good news. I figured out what to do with all the money I saved recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure. Well done. In fact, you did so well, I'm going to note this on your file. In the... This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck. maintain a constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. You know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people it looks fine, but right here a scientist has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engine... I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting two people you haven't seen in a long time. It says this next test was designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin. I bet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed... I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you. I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call. Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math. I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution. Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is complete. I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise. What's going on?
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! Run! Come on, I'm closing the doors. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. Alright, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plan. It's not a college store. We're going to shut down her turret production line. Alright, turn off her neurotoxin and then confront. Come on! Come on! I heard gunfire! It's a bit late, you're okay? Great, come on! This way, this way! Turrets! Go, 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 go! There's the exit! Ah! Brilliant! You made it through, well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? Oh, careful now. Let's keep moving. The factory entrance must be around here somewhere. Careful, careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Oh, I'll tell you, humans, oh, love them. Just the way they look, great, and they're right. Well, I'm gonna take this route. Good luck.
turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
Oh my god! You saved my bacon, pal. Where we go? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
Follow me, you're gonna love this. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Oh, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing.
What are you? Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant. What's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker? Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you. Okay, let's try this way. Ha! I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, put... Ha! There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain of a sort. Don't simulate. I'm afraid the door's locked. What are you doing? We don't know what happened. Well done. Let's see what's in there. You smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. That did it. Leave me in. Don't press it.
Don't do it. Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained...
Stalemate resolved.
Ah!
No, stop!
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not... All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told. The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day. in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not... All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos... I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive. Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the Now, if you're part of control group Kepler 7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a... I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace... Now, if you're part of control group Kepler 7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size... I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor. If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing. Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff in the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye,
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on...
Wow, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Tom, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra...
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60. Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. If you're interested in an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart. 20 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in you, then put you back together. Good as new. Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. For a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all on, I don't know, Carolyn, what do these people buy? Tattered hats? Beard dirt? All right, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day.
Let's at least explode with some dignity. If you can get me in front of him, I'll fry every circuit in that little idiot's head. As long as I don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay. Okay, so it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one warmer? Warmer. Boiling hot. Okay, colder.
Solve his puzzle for him. When he comes back, I'll hit him with a pair of...
You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired. This. Oh, that felt really good. Ooh, here's an idea. Since making tests and nothing. All right, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests. Gotta be some.
It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
It's all right. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
Okay, so the bad news is the tests are my tests now. So I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't.
Yeah, made this test myself out of smaller tests that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. It's got it all. Absolute dynamite. Oh, yes. Well done.
Thanks. I got us some good news. He's going to run out of test chambers.
I'm coming. Don't start yet. You're not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there, filled with skeletons. Shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests.
Disappointed.
Oh no. It's probably nothing. Keep testing.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty. It's not enough! If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
No, he's playing clap.
Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books, pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing, just reading books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finish the last one, just now the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fun. What was that? There was nothing.
Body he's squatting in. My body. He's not getting his solution.
Don't mind me, just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. I'd have thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results. What was that? Oh, sorry, I could have sworn you said. Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve.
He's getting desperate.
How to.
This is not good. Remember when I told you that he was specifically designed to make... Oh, this place is self-destructing, you idiot.
Was self-destructing, already fixed. Programmed in one last tremor for old time's sake. One or two more tremors in there just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying, then. Just keep on testing. Alright, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out, sir. Might as well, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do, but very sciencey anyway. And to your right, something huge. Are you alright, back? Oh, you're alive! Great. Just getting a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one? Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, that's hilarious.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aaron, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back, come back!
Crushing's too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him. You know, I'm not stupid. I realize you don't want to put corrupted cores. We're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you plug me in and look. Even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get it. Good word. I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to it.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%.
What happened?
Okay, great.
What's the situation? Oh, hey, you pretty lady.
Warning, core corruption at 75%.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
The Schrodinger's cat paradox outlines a situation in which a cat in a box must be considered for...
Warning, core corruption at 100%.
You have been a thorn in my side long enough.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Part 5! Booby trap the stalemate button. What? Are you still alive?